and they can pick out the parts that I remember 6 months ago, 3 months ago, or when he came and I told him that. That gives them a sense of pride because they see the legislative process in action, and they know that they were a direct influence on it. So I believe that the solutions come from the households, the execution from Parliament.
What are some of the issues that your people in your constituency have highlighted to you?
Crime is probably at the top of the list, followed by unemployment. Housing is pretty close because of Grand Atlantic. And then after that, we have the youth and our seniors. So I'd give you, that's the top 5.
Pretty interesting. So it's pretty much national concerns going on in the area. So how do you think you have grown personally so far in your campaign, Lawrence?
Have grown?
Yeah, how have you grown?
Oh, wow. It's only an hour-long show. You know what? It makes me, it really makes me feel as though, as a leader, I'm a leader in where I am in my industry and in my profession, and being a leader in the community and in Parliament, we have to, how can I say this? We have to be able to agree to disagree, but not forget to respect the opinions of those that are giving it. We have to then also focus on what is a common thread, a common denominator that can help everybody. And as PLP, OBA work together for the common good of the country. We've done it already with the cell phone ban, with the cars and driving, which it does become, it's an inconvenience because I have to pull over, but it's saving lives, it's stopping people from being injured. So therefore, this is how I've grown, to be able to slow down, take myself out of the issue, take my emotions out of the issue.
Yeah, that's something you have to do. Yeah,
you do,
yes.
And you have to listen and read. I'm not just saying hear what people are saying, but listen to them, digest it. Because going back to what I said about the solutions being in the households, now those solutions are very biased. The solutions they come up with help that household, but solution 1 coming from household 1 helps resident ABC, but then disenfranchises D, E, and F. So now and this is where I say, the solutions come from the household, the execution comes from Parliament. Now we have to, as members of Parliament and representatives, try to find that common ground that brings everybody together, works with everybody. And part of that and my vision in moving forward in doing that is probably going to be doing stop, start, continue meetings. What should we stop doing? What should we start doing? And what should we continue to do? Because it's very easy for us as voters, residents, to complain. But we need to come up with solutions to help fix those complaints. But then also we then work together and say, because when you bring everybody together to say, oh, well, yeah, that solution helps me, but it doesn't help me. And then we have that dialogue. And then we realize that we have to work together to move forward.
297-1075 is the number to call if you have any questions for Lawrence Scott. It's been an interesting conversation so far. I see Kevin's got another question.
How do you find dealing now with the public spotlight? Everything you do is looked at. When in the job
what's
for
that
the last
like?
10 years or so. And I think when I met Lawrence, we was in a totally different state. Never nothing bad or criminal or anything like that, but different. Where I know a lot of these things that we would have done when we was 20, I could still probably do them, but you can't do them anymore. So how are you standing up to that pressure? How are you dealing with it?
Well, when I was in Florida Air Academy, I was a airman basic, worked my way up. Once you become an officer in JROTC, Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, everybody looks at you. So I'm used to everybody looking at it and being a role model. And I appreciate and gladly take on that task because I want to be that role model. As hard as it might be, it's what we need. I want to go up there in Parliament. I want people to see that, you know what? What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. Lawrence, is not about bickering back and forth, but getting to the root cause. You know? So therefore, it's a welcome challenge.